Hi, I'm JJ Virgin, celebrity nutrition and fitness expert of jjvirgin.com, and today I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite exercises for the lower abs using the stability ball. But first, I need to clear something up. In reality, there are no lower abs. They're actually really deep abs. We have our long abs, and then we have underneath them these deep abs, what we think of as lower abs, that are all important because they're really what holds everything in tight. And they're all important for good posture. So keep that in mind today as I'm taking you through these 3 exercises. As we're doing all 3 of these exercises, one thing I want you to think about is taking your belly button and pushing it down into the ground. You should not be able to get your hands in between you and the ground. Now, start first by engaging that. It'll roll your pelvis up slightly and push your heels down onto the stability ball. You should have a right angle at your knee and a right angle at your ankle. Put your hands out to the sides, to your sides. And we're going to start rolling side to side. And you have to take your deep abs to control you from rolling all the way over and losing control. So this also works your obliques, your side abdominal muscles, but you will feel it deep in your abs if you're really pulling your belly button to the spine and not letting your legs flop as they're going side to side. You should do about 20 total. Each time you go to a side, count it as 1. So that'll be 10 to each side. Take a break for about a minute and do it again. I like you to do 2 to 3 sets here of 10 reps each way. My next exercise is a heel tap. And again, before you start this exercise, I want you to watch what I do. See how I just pushed my lower back into the ground? And I did that, if you push down here, by engaging my deep abs. Now, what I'm going to do is lift a leg off the ball and bring it down to tap on the ground. I'm moving my arm so you can see. If my deep abs weren't engaged, my back would lift off. I have to use my deep abs to fight against that weight. So make sure, if you want to, you can put your hands down to make sure that as the leg's coming down, you are not letting your lower back lift off. And to make this harder, what you can do is reach that leg out farther. But again, it can't go out any farther than what you can maintain. You've got to make sure that your lower back stays pushed into the ground because you're using your deep abs to do it. And just like the last exercise, we're doing 10 to each side and then taking a break. And the whole time you're doing this, you're totally focusing right here on your lower back pressing into the ground because you're engaging your deep abdominal muscles to do so. The final exercise we're going to do is a reverse crunch. And you're really going to have to get a good grip on your ball here. You may need to get a smaller ball to do this or make sure your ball isn't too inflated. Now what you're going to do is lift your hips and tailbone off the ground and come back down, but don't swing. You're using your deep ab muscles to do the work, not your knees. So it's all coming from right here, and it's just a little tailbone raise, hip raise off the ground. And just like the other ones, we're doing 10 of these and then taking a break and repeating to do 2 to 3 sets total. I'm JJ Virgin, and those are 3 of my favorite exercises for your lower abs using the stability ball.